Sul, vi now Fredersche, Basims, and when last we left off, Samuel came back from his holiday and is slowly settling in once more to his normal routine of going to work, playing the piano, and generally earning loads of money. All good things have to come to an end eventually, Samuel, and holidays aren't exempt from that. But meanwhile, on the other side of the road, Dave and Yvette are getting ready for work. But later on in the day, I think Dave is going to pay a brief visit to Magic Town, as we need to find out how we're going to earn magicoins so that we can buy better ingredients so that we can do better spells. It is currently 5:39 and Yvette is on her way to work, and Dog is also on his way to work. His job is being Dog. And hopefully that's not going to cause any problems for Yvette, although she did have to stop for a tiny while. And that meal was indeed delicious, Dave. It's time for you to get rid of that plate, and then go and do what you need to do, which pretty much is using the toilet, having a shower, and then having a tiny bit of fun. We may need to get some more honey, actually, because that is used in quite a lot of spells, and there is one spell that has 2 honey as an ingredient, and 1 pixie dust. I'm thinking of trying that one next, although having any spells ingredients really is quite helpful. There is another item I can get which will allow me to spin some thread that is used as ingredients in spells, but I don't have the room for that just yet. I think I will eventually, though. Time for you to have that shower, and for me to consider if I want to move this. I may want to move this, certainly. I've been making a lot of room here for magical things, and I imagine if I move the flowers here, I could have even more room. Meanwhile, this is what Dog thinks of magic, as he urinates right on the very thing that Dave uses to make magic ingredients. And then Dog goes, right, what am I going to do now in my job of being Dog? I think I'm going to walk over here, and then do what I must do. Alright, Dave, I think that's hygiene pretty much sorted. And then you'll turn on the television for a tiny bit. I don't think, actually, it's going to be for a few hours yet. We could actually pop over to Magic Town right now. But I think, actually, going to do it later is a better idea. We need to fill up that bowl right now to give Dog some more food. Did Dog bring in? Yep, Dog brought in the paper, which is fantastic. We're going to turn that off, and we'll just leave that there, because we don't want that there at all. But we also don't want... Actually, we can just get rid of it. If I don't want it there, I might as well get rid of it. Time for you to be a tiny bit clean. Mainly because I don't think... definitely don't think that the maid will be getting rid of that as the first port of call. There we go. Didn't really need to do that at all, because the maid would have got rid of that eventually. But maybe we'll be able to save 10 simoleons by doing that. And we'll save no simoleons by kicking this flamingo. But Dave will have tons of fun. Aha, indeed. I think that's enough fun for you. Actually, no, let's do it again. Aha! Take that, flamingo! I think it's time for you to go to work now. That's enough fun for you for one day. Never mind, he's going to keep doing it, and now he has stopped. Off you go! Time to go and be in that movie that's definitely not going to have any magic in it. And what is Dog up to today? Dog is going to go and sleep. A sensible idea, considering your energy is really low. A little bit more, and then you're going to be wide awake, and Yvette is home just at that moment. What are you going to do, Yvette? You need some fun. We're going to make you have some fun by watching television. And then you're going to... What are you going to do? You could actually study some more mechanical, but I was actually going to get you to study some more cooking, because you're doing quite a lot of cooking these days. You are urinating on this here, which doesn't surprise me considering the fact that you've been urinating pretty much everywhere when it comes to the ingredients for magic spells. Oh, Dog, never stop being you. It's not going to take you very long to gain that fun increase, and Fifi, for some reason, is hanging around in the room here. Fifi will leave eventually. Hopefully, anyway. And then Fifi was a corporate spy, much like Jellybean. Joke's on you! There's nothing corporate spy-like for you to actually do here! You should go back to Fifi and say, I have failed. Actually, don't go back to yourself, I mean Jellybean. If you could go back to another dog, also called Fifi, I'd be a little bit concerned. What are you actually waiting for, Fifi? I've no idea. And then Fifi went, you know what, this is a complete waste of time. And then Fifi left. No wait, Fifi is not leaving. Fifi is remaining. You're not a part of the household, you know. You never will be either. You could certainly try, but you'll never actually manage to do that. We'll just turn this off quickly, and then I think you'll study some cooking. It's nice to have some skill overlap after all. Alright, Dave, your energy is actually not that bad right now, but a few interactions with Dog wouldn't go amiss, and then we'll be on our way to Magic Town. I don't know if that is a way to get there easily, or if it's a way to go somewhere completely different. I've got to be honest, I've never actually been to Magic Town with any of my Sims. Ever. So this will be a new experience for me. Going to fast forward a tiny bit here. His energy isn't that great, but I'm sure it'll be enough. Alright, you are home now, and Dog will be so happy to see you. Dog is like, Dave is home! I must go and say hello to Dave! And then you're just going to go and relieve yourself. No, wait, you're not going to relieve yourself. You're going to say hi to Dave. Eventually. There you go, Dave came to you. Hello! How are you? We need this social interaction because, our social is not that fantastic. Mood has quite a lot of an impact on magic that you cast. Another thing that has a big impact as far as I know is if the person you're casting a spell on has a magic wand. If they have a magic wand, then things can go terribly wrong. Alright, you're just going to wait there while Dave comes to you. And then we're going to jump down a hole in the ground. It does have a flashy neon sign though, so I'm sure everything will be fine. Everything may not be fine. And then we never saw Dave again. Ever. But I'm sure things will go well. Time for you to jump down a hole. Jumping in this hole will save the house in its current condition. Are you sure you want to leave the house? This is an ominous warning indeed to say that you're going to a new location. I'm just going to jump down this hole now, Yvette. Alright then, just don't be too late. I won't be, don't worry. Are you going to... Wow, you jumped through that fence there. And now we can go to any of these locations, and I have no idea what any of them do. Let's have a look. That looks like a carnival. That looks like a carnival. This looks like a, let's see, 2 acres of healthy green grass and a sprinkling of trees and shrubbery were all that occupied this old parcel until last week, when the mysterious migrant showfolk pitched their camp here amongst the autumnal foliage. Could go there, could go here, though. This looks like a kind of market. We're going to go here. And down the hole we go! And I hope it's not a bumpy landing, because that will hurt our knees. And our legs. We don't have Isaac's legs, after all. We can't survive falls like that. And now we are here. And other people are appearing. What do we want to do here? Are there things that we could do? Hello, Samuel! What are you doing here in Magic Town? We could try to charm a snake. That seems like a good idea. Never mind, you're currently trying to do that. What can we buy here? We want to buy certain ingredients, and it would seem that Samuel has the same idea. I didn't know you were interested in magic there. Oh, no, wait, he just decided he'd come here to use the toilet. You know you have a perfectly good toilet back in your home, right? Here at Fairy Mara's Odds and Ends, we sell odds, pixie dust and sands of time, and ends, diamond dust and golden thread. All of our items are genuine, and undergo a rigorous test cycle before they are made available to the magical public. We proudly accept only genuine magicoins for all transactions. Well, boo to that. We could buy various things here. We could buy honey here. You know what? It might actually save us some time to buy some honey here. What else can we buy? Ah, hello, there's Bella. What's Bella doing here? We could also buy things like elderberries and grapes. What else could we buy? We could buy... There's a lot of stuff here that we could buy. Do we want to buy any of those? I don't think we do. And there are also some, maybe they're seeds that you can buy, but we'll buy some honey. Why not, eh? It might save us a little bit of time in the long run. Can we barter with you? I don't know what that means. I know charming a snake may be an activity that we can do that, I think that's based around creativity. It's probably not a good idea for you to do it. Your creativity is rather low, after all. Very low, actually. What else could we do? There is things we can buy here. What could we could sell things here. Not quite sure we want to sell things. Maybe we could sell something. What will we get for the beeswax? Will the beeswax give us some magic coins, or will it give us money? There's only one way to find out, and also those are some remarkably normal sinks, considering where we are. This world of magic and mystery. Oh, and porcelain sinks. We do need some of them, after all. Hygiene is very important in Magic Town. Very important indeed. Let's see what happens if we try and sell our beeswax. I mean, it's the only thing we can really sell here. We can't sell the butter, so maybe we can get some magic coins for the beeswax. That would be nice if we could. Let's find out. Hey, do you have beeswax to sell? We get 1 magic coin for it. Oh my, we'd have to get an awful lot of things, I think, to be able to, let's see, if we barter here, what do people have to sell? One of you has pixie dust, and I think it's you. But I most certainly need to get a lot more things before I can just, there's got to be a more effective way of doing this. Alright. Do you have things for me to buy? The answer is, it's your lucky day. I'll be happy to trade you a 4-leaf clover for that honey in your pocket. Why not? Thank you so much. I love honey, but I'm dreadfully frightened of bees. Come back again when you have more honey. That seems like a really good deal, for I now have a 4-leaf clover. Powerful agents of magic, clovers with 4 leaves rather than the usual 3, are quite rare. They are said to be imbued with the power of luck, and as such they are hoarded by the tragically unlucky. What do you have? Let's see what you have, because it seems like we can get more common ingredients and then trade them for things that are better. Let's barter here. Do you have something that I want? I know that you're, applauding him, but we're going to distract him by bartering. I highly doubt we have anything that he wants. I'm a man who finds himself with an abundance of snake venom, but very little golden thread with which to weave a rug for my beautiful wife at home. So if we get something that makes golden thread, we can get snake venom. That's fine. What else do we have here? If we talk to you, will you be able to trade an item? Probably he's like, I will give you something awesome for beeswax. And I'm like, oh, blast. We completely failed there. But we do have 1 magicoin. I bet we need more magicoins. What do you trade for? The answer is, you trade for... If you had, say, a bottle of elderberry nectar, I would give you a rubber chicken. And my rubber chickens are free-range and corn-fed, not like some of those other guys' chickens. Well, I think rubber chickens are indeed something that we could use as an ingredient, but you're getting very tired right now. Here is the mystery man. You can sell your magic wand to him. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to go home. The main thing that we've learned here is that we can buy certain things. Like we can buy honey, and then we can just trade it away almost immediately for a 4-leaf clover. And there's probably a spell that we could use a 4-leaf clover with, although I've no idea what the spell actually does. And there is a beanstalk. It goes a long way up. Alright, time for you to go home! Whee! And then you arrive back home. I'm back! Was it an enjoyable time? It wasn't bad. I got a 4-leaf clover! And I now need to work on getting some things. It's time for you to harvest something. And it's a good thing that you did this, because you can easily get more beeswax, which means we can always get more 4-leaf clovers. Although I have no idea what you're actually going to make with a 4-leaf clover. There is only one way to find out, and that will be through magical experimentation. It might go horribly wrong, though. In fact, it's very likely to go horribly wrong. But this is all new ground for me, so we'll find out together what happens, shall we? Alright, you're just going to get more honey and some more beeswax there. Meanwhile, you're just studying how to be a better cook, which is fine. Did we get any bills? We got no bills, which is great. Alright, you're at least learning how to be a better cook as well, through a more direct method of harvesting ingredients. I mean, Yvette could do this as well, but to be honest, I think she'd rather just read a book about it. Nearly there. You think you've got some more honey there. Always good to have more honey and some more beeswax. Double success, Dave. Alright, you will, not you, you will add this to your inventory, the honey and the beeswax. And then, before you go to bed, we're going to look at some spells and see if we can, find one that uses a 4-leaf clover. Not that I know what the spell will actually do, but we might as well figure out what it is. And after you've got this level of cooking, you're going to be going to bed, I think. What spells do we have here, Dave, that we can use? Anything? Aha! One extra level of cooking there. We have the following things that use a 4-leaf clover. That uses a 4-leaf clover, but it also requires a different ingredient, magic beans. There is only one spell that uses a 4-leaf clover, which is unfortunate. What uses snake venom, though? That is diamond dust. That is toad sweat. That is snake venom. But we'll also need garlic for that. I wonder if you have to grow garlic. Really what we want is we want some pixie dust, which might be a little bit tricky considering the fact that we need to buy pixie dust, and I imagine we do not have enough magic coins. We may need to work on getting more magic coins. We also have things like that item there, which have to go up there, clown confetti. We don't have any of that right now. I think we need to go and get some sleep. It's rather important that you go and get some sleep, Dave. And I'll have to do some slight reorganization out here. I think we'll want to move this over. Probably over to here, why not? And then we have to move a few other things, like this tree. We'll move that down there, and we'll move that there, just so that dog can always get out. And we'll move this hole in the ground to, let's see, we could move it to right there. Marvellous. Actually, I like it being there. I like him just jumping through a fence to get there. We'll put that there, and we'll move this down to, here. Much better. We want to, certainly make some room there so that we can get that one item that we need, which is, under here. And it is that, the, Prick Me Not spinning wheel for 417 simoleons. The Prick Me Not, equipped with our patented non-puncture spindle tip, makes gold thread out of straw, without the straw. However, Magico recommends that you sing this song while spinning. My baking and brewing I will do today, the Queen's son tomorrow I will take away. No wise man could show the Queen where to begin, for my name, to be sure, is Rumpelstiltskin. I think that's probably not a good thing for you to sing, but either way, we now have a spinning wheel. And also, we need to move that. We definitely need to move a few things, actually. Maybe we don't need this art easel anymore. Maybe we also need to move these chairs a bit over here so that we don't have an issue with somebody sitting there when they really could just sit here and learn some cooking. Or we could actually... No, we can't do that with this because it needs to be directly... complications. We could move it here, though. That seems like a better idea. We're making room where there was previously none. And also, I'm not sure this charm will actually do anything anymore, but we'll keep it here for the time being, while both of them decide to go and get some much-needed rest, and you really need to go on the other side, because Yvette is right there. There we go. Rest well, both of you, for tomorrow is a brand new day, and your energy is rock bottom. We need you to get up a lot earlier this time round. Around about 1 o'clock is when you need to get up. And there is some more urine. That does not surprise me. Time for you to get up. I know your energy isn't at maximum, but this way, you actually have time to go and do things. So you're going to do that, and that, and that, and that should be fine. I know it's way, way too early, but you need to get up and see the day. Or in this case, the dead of night. Meanwhile, Dave just rests quite deeply because his energy is actually not that much lower than yours, considering how much lower it was. Right, a little bit of food here. But when she puts that over there into that food processor, it comes out as something that, for some reason, even though they're putting a carton in there and a whole bottle, is perfectly serviceable to eat. It makes me wonder what that bottle and that carton are made out of. This carton is made out of that rice paper that's delicious. And what about the bottle? Also made out of rice paper. I'm not sure that works. It totally works, because it's The Sims. And when we come back, folks, we're going to have them go to work once more. Also, forgot that happens. It's time for you to go and grab that plate and do things in this order. Otherwise, things will go very wrong. And when we come back, folks, they're going to go and go to work, and Dave is going to work on getting even more ingredients for his magic spells. But one question is on our mind, and that is, why was Samuel at Magic Town? What did he need in Magic Town? We may never find out. Or we may find out. Who knows, eh? Who knows? And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Dag dag.